I'm Tiffany Nightingale. I'm 33 years old. I'm the sole parent of 5 children, and through the Gabriel method I have lost 40 kilos or 88 pounds. I was 27 years old. I weighed over 130 kilos, which is 286 pounds. I was struggling with the fact that when I looked at myself in the mirror, I didn't recognise who I saw anymore. And a few things happened. I had a bit of a health scare, which made me realise that this was the only body that I had. I had no energy. I couldn't play with my children. I felt like I was on the sidelines. It was as though the more space I took up physically, the less space I took up in my life. I can't explain it. It was like my body was in shock. I had low blood pressure issues and hunger like you wouldn't believe. It was like trying to hold back the tide. The weight just wouldn't stay off. And it was around that time that I became pregnant with twins. A twin pregnancy, and 40 kilos later, I found myself rapidly falling back into the pit that I had so recently clawed my way out of. And I knew that I had to do something. And that's when I came across the Gabriel method. On my original weight loss journey, what I did to lose the weight was I sought success stories. That's what gave me the hope, because when you had the numbers that I had to lose, it seems insurmountable until you start to see other people doing it. What I now wanted to find was a story like that which involved the weight staying off, and I couldn't find it anywhere until I came across John Gabriel. And I knew as soon as I saw his photos and read his story that I had finally found a kindred spirit who knew what I knew from the inside out, but also had a few of the missing links that I hadn't figured out. The Gabriel method offered me a great many tools. But the top 3 for me were safety, digestion, and abundance. I didn't feel safe, and John Gabriel taught me about a concept called emotional obesity. This is the idea that the weight that you're carrying is actually serving a purpose. And for me, it was keeping me feeling safe because I had a lot of fear. So John Gabriel's nightly meditation really helped me to start to feel safe in the world, safe to be thin, safe to be seen. And now I can say inside and out that I'm truly safe. The second key to my Gabriel method journey has been healing my digestion. And one of the points that John Gabriel teaches is that often when you're overweight, you are starving on a nutritional level. You may be eating a whole lot of calories, but it's not about calories, it's about nutrients. And so I learned a lot about giving my body the nutrients that it needed and the conditions under which it would be able to assimilate those nutrients into my body, and all of a sudden magic started happening and my body started to do with what I gave it what it needed to do, which is to keep me healthy and keep me alive. The third key, and this is a big one, is the idea of abundance. I had been dieting since I was 9 years old. Essentially what dieting does is tell your body that it is in famine, that there is scarcity, that there is not enough. And the number one thing your body will do when it believes that it is in famine is to hold on to your stores of fat to keep you safe and add to those stores whenever possible. One of the great rewards of this whole journey for me. My children get more of me now than they ever did then, because they see me vibrant and happy and living my life and enjoying my passions and my talents, and I invite them into that. I paint and I sing, and I'm starting to get back into horse riding, and I'm studying again, I'm doing my masters. I'm living my life. I'm showing them all of the best pieces of me that for some reason I thought there was no place for in motherhood, and now I believe the complete opposite. It's been a great honour to be able to share my story, because I know how powerful success stories can be in building that hope and belief that the journey that you're starting on is actually possible. And so I get to stand a little further down the road and let you know how possible it really is. And what I would say is this. There's a saying that goes, "We do not struggle to be free. It is the absence of struggle that leads to freedom." And this is what the Gabriel method offers, because you get to partner with your body. You get to walk together on this journey and arrive in an amazing place. You don't have to fight against your body anymore. You get to arrive together into this resplendent life of transformation and joy, and I encourage you to just try it. My life will never be the same.